Hey, what's going on, people? I'll I'll be wanting to make a video, and I'll say, well, you probably ought not to make a video. You make so many, and you're probably making people sick. And then I'll say, well, no one has to watch. And then I'll get to watching, and then I haven't looked at my channel for a while. I mean, I go there and I change the artwork, but I'm not really that conscious of my subscribers. I am and I'm not. I don't keep tabs, and so I look today, and it's like it's time to say thank you and to make a video with that as the title. Thank you, subscribers. Today I have 1,384 subscribers. So apparently, thank you. People enjoy watching. Um, Thank you very much for. It's kind of like having you know, uh, in one sense, it's a way of making friends. So many of you feel like friends. Other folks do feel like you like watching. You're fans, I suppose, of the channel, and I get those sorts of comments as well as personal messages, and those are cool. And, I have a couple folks that are a little cranky with me, and they let me know every now and then. I welcome that when it's respectful. When it's ignorant, I just block it. So thank you very much, folks, for taking this ride with me. That's how I'll put it. And with that, this evening I am free because I have intense rehearsals starting tomorrow afternoons with the Rick Agnew Band. And so let's see, I've napped. I've done some packing, and I've done some listening. And some things that I listened to this afternoon. Glad that I had some time to listen, and I pulled some things to show because I just feel like talking about music. So I pulled Wapaso Salambo and listened to both sides of this. This is really, really just a very interesting recording. This is I believe, a French band. They have a few albums out. This definitely comes under the prog, but it's a very unique, hard to describe, organ-based sound, but not like a classical thing in that sense, but more. This cover is very appropriate. It's a one long piece that takes up both sides, and it just keeps moving. I don't speak French, so I don't really know what it's about. I haven't read. It's in French too, but you just pick up on the scenario, as it were. That's what I love about music like this. It just really stimulates my imagination a lot. For some reason, oh yeah, I was up in the D's and hadn't played this in a while. Pulled it. Wow, this is really good. Single, Daisy Hill Puppy Farm. This is a band from Iceland, and this is the what is this, Spray Can EP? This is really good. I'll put it on. It's a kind of a rockin' thing. Apparently they did some touring with Sonic Youth. This was made in 1989. And this is one of those records I took a chance on, but didn't pay much for, and turned out to be really good. And we'll put this on. Matter of fact, I'll turn it up for just a second because I thought this was going to be. Yeah, both sides too. Both sides of this are good. 4 songs, and enjoy both sides. And I don't look for rock like this. I mean, there was a time when I did more so. What I like is finding stuff like this, which is off the beaten path, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? I like that. It's like, ooh, hey, there's a band I didn't know about. This is always fun. Played this compilation, Sonic. And this is a compilation. It appears to be kind of focused around the guy from Mouse on Mars. What's his name? Marcus Pop and Jan St. Winter. The bands are FX Randomized, Microstoria, Mouse on Mars, Vert Lithops, excuse me, Wang Incorporated. So it's electronic, and I like it a lot. It's not bloopy bleepy. It's more. Oh man, I see. I just know I really enjoyed listening to this. I don't know what label this is on right offhand, but I played one side of this. Or did I play both sides? And I played one side, yeah. Played that. Pulled this out. I believe this is a Canadian artist, John Renton, half in, half out. Really don't know anything about him. This is one where, again, I found it and took a chance on it. I like the title track, and that's about it on here. It's kind of bluesy, kind of rootsy, you know. Just that doesn't, you know. It's not okay. The title track is really good. Now there's a couple of names on here that, well, John Hartford plays fiddle and banjo on here. John Hartford and Haygood Hardy on vibes and marimba. Those are names that I know. John Hartford for sure. So this, I listened to the whole album though, actually, you know, and listened to most of the songs all the way through. The title track is the best song on here. Half in, half out on Reprise Records. I believe he's Canadian. 70s. Oh yeah, this has got to be 70s. I can't see right now. Played that, and I pulled some records to play. Because thinking about post-punk in general, I thought, well, then, like I said, it kind of gets mixed up, and this is a band that I used to cover back in Digital Sex. We did a song by this band, November Group, Persistent Memories. Does this ring a bell for anyone? I think this was an East Coast new wave band. Heart of a Champion is the song that we used to do. Yeah. This is 1983. That's back when I was back in my heyday. Brain Eater Records. November Group. This is good. And then I know some folks know this band. It's not of the same era. This is later. This is 90s, I think. Moose. This is the only vinyl I have by them. I have a couple of CDs by Moose. I really like Moose. Yeah, 92. Little Bird, Are You Happy in Your Cage? It's a really good song. I'm sure we got some Moose fans. Got some Moose records I could show. But good band. I don't know if they're considered shoegaze or close to it, but just good. That English indie pop thing that I just like. It's all indie pop to me. Now, I think this band is Belgian. This goes back to the 80s. Interesting. And I always think of these bands together because they're months. I was mentioning November Group, and then we have this band October. And Next Year in Asia. This is Belgian in 1982. No, made in France. And I don't exactly know why I took a chance on this, but I love this. And this is 1982. Oh, man. It's got a slight electronic. Yeah, it's electronic, but it's got this kind of. I don't know. It's cool. It's got a cool sound. October. I don't think I've ever found anything out about this band. I'm glad I held onto this record, though. Next Year in Asia. I'm going to definitely pop this on. It's been a long time, but I can hear it playing in my head right now. See if this is on YouTube. I haven't, but you saw the cover. October. Next Year in Asia. You don't know anything about this band, but it's something I thought I'd pull and show. Another album that goes to a whole nother era. This one I think is actually 60s, maybe 1969. The Cambridge Concept of Timothy Clover. Now what this is in my opinion, an undiscovered sunshine pop masterpiece. I really don't know much about the making of this record. I haven't read this in a while, but you know, it's like a studio creation, but maybe more than that. The Beantown sound. I mean, that was a thing that was going on for a while in the '60s. So yeah, with Orpheus and the Paupers and bands like that. This is this is like a sunshine pop undiscovered masterpiece. This is excellent on the Tower label. Same label as the first Pink Floyd that came out in America. So those are some records I kept out to talk about. Yesterday I played this, the Illinois Speed Press. Jeff Recordman and I were talking about the band Aorta. Thought there was a connection to this band, but apparently there's not. And this is just okay for my taste, but it's a timepiece. It's a period piece. This goes back to I'm pretty sure, 69 or 70. Definitely glad to have this in the collection. I pulled some 12 inches just to show some more records. This is an early Ministry 12-inch back before they went industrial. This is back when they were doing kind of the post-punk new wave kind of English goth kind of thing. And this is called Cold Life, kind of a homoerotic cover, and it's autographed. There it is, yeah. I had Alan Jorgensen sign the guy's butt on purpose, and then I forget one other member of the band. I can't read it right now. One of the other original members of Ministry signed it. Saw them twice. Saw the original Ministry. It was good. March Violet is a band that kind of gets associated with goth that I really like. Snake Dance. This is great. Really cool textured cover there, as you can see. It's good. Let's see. Here's a white label Kellis. Y'all know who Kellis is. This is a white label of Caught Out There. Really like this song. Here's some Acid House, Gray House. I do have some DJ type stuff. Move Your Acid. What else do I have over here? Oh, yeah. Go-Betweens, Bachelor Kisses. This is such a fantastic song. Perfect. The Daisy Hill is done. And, yeah, I'm really happy with this. Just a basic white label. I think, honestly, if I'm honest about it, this is one of those records that I bought for a dime when I believe it was not Peaches or Pickles or something like that. Some kind of, I can't remember the name of the store. It was in Omaha that they had this wild sale for a couple of days, and they had everything from 10 cents to $5, and I just bought a bunch of 10-cent stuff. But I'm sure that was one of them. I'm going to put this Go-Betweens on. This is a great song, Bachelor Kisses. The B-side is good too, Rare Breed. The wonderful Sire Records label, UK press. Yeah, I'd love to have more Go-Betweens on vinyl. Happy to have this though. Bachelor Kisses. And this should be starting any moment now. Kind of reminds me back, well, no, actually doesn't remind me, but I'm thinking about when I was a DJ. I've been a DJ a couple times, and queuing the records up and keeping the logs and stuff. What else have I got here that's worth showing right quick? Because I have all kinds of stuff. Like here's another techno club single. I don't even know who this is. Glassy Eye People. Side A Night Call. Fresco Recordings 004. This is in 2000. I have a bunch of stuff like this where I just, you know, when you find it, it's always the idea of trying to find this stuff, you know, for real super cheap, you know, and then you just find out about stuff. Here's another one. Matt Flores. Now this guy I think is known. Matt Flores. Maybe Chris 4127 Basket or some of the other guys that DJ. Do you know this guy? Let me see what this is saying. www.combination.correct. Yeah, this looks... That name seems familiar to me. I got a Eurythmics Sex Crime 12-inch single. I know I got this for $1. It's in perfect condition. Ooh, I like this. Europeans. Now, someone from this band, didn't the singer from Marillion, not Fish, but the guy that came after Fish, I think he was in this band to start off with. Hogarth, is that his name? He's got a record out with Richard Barbieri from Porcupine Tree. Europeans, listen, this is good. Good pop. And also on the show that I remember, I have it on clear vinyl. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's the cat that sings for Orion is this is why he started with this band. So I got that. Here's another thing I found for $1. It's a remix of Coldplay, and it's I don't know who did it, but I wonder if it's Graham Coxon from Blur, but Cosplay Clocks Rehawk Records, and it's Clocks remixed by Coldplay. I found this for $1. I was blown away. It's like, how did someone miss this? This is shit I love to find. Here's another good one. The Grid, Swamp Thing. He was in Dave Ball, who was in Soft Cell with Mark Allman, Tainted Love. This is his thing. Or was, Grid. I like the Grid. Good stuff. Whole Hardcastle, Eat Your Heart Out. The fantastic Ice House, Iva Davies from Australia. Love this band, Ice House. Yeah, makes me think of Mr. 666 Skulls when Big Star 1000, I sent him some Ice House, and I thought that there was a mistake, but they were called, the name they were called before this. It just brings it back to mind right away. VC Rules. VC Rules. Let me just keep going for another minute here. Here's another techno or club. Crazy Fuck. Again, I got this maybe for $1, if that. Here's a Creation Records 12-inch that uses a Sakamoto sample. JBC, We Love You. They sample Sakamoto's version of the Stones song We Love You. This is on Creation Records. It's kind of cool. Dub Pistols. Problem Is. Featuring Terry Hall of the Specials, right? Is the Specials, was it? Here's one. This is cool. This is We, I believe. And I have some more vinyl by this band. I'll have to put this over there with the other, but it's a picture disc. We. This is kind of drum and bassy like, or is it drum and bass? see. I just got a couple more things here. Anything worth showing? Yeah, this is the last thing I'll show. This is something by the guy from Blancmange, Stefan Luskan. This is really neat. I love this. This is one of my favorite 12-inch singles. This is called Hello Darling by Blue World. And it's the B-side to Little Ivan's Blue World by Stefan Luskan and John Talbot. This is real neat. So I just wanted to just get on and rap a little bit more about music, vibe with you folks. Thank you, subscribers. 1,380 plus. Wow. 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 Thank you so much, people. Thank you for being on the ride with me. Thank you, Stephanie, for joining me here.